Flamingo chef, show us what you got, with cocktails and dishes that hit the sweet spot.
In March of 1981, Towne West Square opened in Wichita, Kansas. At a massive 951,000 square feet, it was absolutely the place where life happened for kids growing up in the 1980s in West Wichita. Many of us spent our weekends there, walking, shopping, going to the arcade, and eating at the food court. And others of us worked at the stores in the mall as well. The original anchor stores included Dillard's, JCPenney, Montgomery Ward, Service Merchandise, and Henry's. In 1988, Henry's closed. In 1993, Sears opened, and the mall was still vibrant. Over the years, we watched as the mall changed. I remember taking my kids there when they were young and letting them enjoy all the new things that had come, like glow-in-the-dark golf, jumping on the trampolines, and of course the train at Christmas time. But those things have all slipped into our memories. And we've watched in recent years as the anchor stores have faded away. And then we watched sadly as the property fell into poor condition, including potholes in the parking lots that you could lose a Winnebago in. July of last year, I decided to do a video about the condition of the mall and how it had become a shadow of its former self. The link is right here. I walked the mall and allowed you to see for yourselves how few stores remain. And you could probably hear in my voice the sadness as I looked at the places from my childhood, including places I worked. At that time, the owner was Cohen Retail Investments Group. They had been neglecting to pay their bills. It had become a common situation for the electric to be turned off to the mall, and even the water on occasion. That was forcing tenants to leave. One of the final anchor stores, Dick's Sporting Goods, which resided in the old Service Merchandise location, closed their doors on March 1st of this year, 2025. And only 11 days later, on March 12th, the property was announced to have been sold to Wichita Maple Company, LLC. The new owners immediately filed with the city of Wichita for a change of zoning, and the new zoning was approved almost instantly as commercial use with an emphasis on manufacturing. The tenants were a little concerned, and they had right to be. On June 11th, the remaining tenants received an email telling them of a 30-day notice to vacate the property. All remaining tenants, with the exception of the movie theater, JCPenney, and Dillard's Clearance, must be out of the building no later than 5 p.m. Central Time on June 30th. The video you're about to watch was shot on June 22nd. A few months ago, I did a video walking you through of what was left of Towne West Square in Wichita, Kansas. Since then, things have changed. In fact, 7 days from now, every store here will be gone except the theater and possibly JCPenney. A new owner has come in. They've turned it into a light industrial system, even got a permit for that, and the era is over. I have not been in to see what it looks like. Let's take a look. It's really windy. I apologize for the sound. And this is the only entrance that you can go in. I've gone around the entire building with the exception of JCPenney, which you can't get into the mall from. This is the only open entrance. Walking in, it feels really eerie. Here's the theater. They're supposedly open, but they weren't then. And there's this gate here they've put in to keep people from going anywhere. Massage chairs, they still work, and here's the only business open to this end going out of business, as you see. The mall directory's turned off. They've just got a sign posted on it. The boxing machine works. The empty food court. Oh, the photo booth works, of course. But all of this is just empty space. Now, there's another chain link fence on my left, but there were people there who didn't want to be in the shot, so I was nice enough not to put them. The gumball machines work, no idea why. All of this is vacant. At the corner on the left is where I actually worked in high school. It was Athletic Attic. And then to the right, this would have been the entrance to Dillard's. In fact, some of those photos at Christmas, that's where that took place. Now, as we turn to the left here in a moment, you're going to see that was the entrance to Dick's, now gone. And then it's just vacant space. It's just eerie. There's almost no indicator of what these businesses were except that one. I've seen about 7 people that are doing like I am, just walking around looking at the empty spaces and gated up buildings. The Dick's Sporting Goods location rolled out a few months ago, shortly after I shot the last video. And since then, there's just nothing. So far, I've seen one store that still has anything inside of it. That's a sports memorabilia store, and they've got a big sign that says store closing, but it's pretty obvious when they're closing the whole facility. I think the weirdest one for me is seeing the empty food court. All these places I used to stop and eat when I was a kid and when I worked here. And even when my youngest was little, his first solid food was French fries in this food court. So on the other side of the wall behind me is one of the few businesses that's still open, the Dillard's Clearance. As I drove past, there were probably a half a dozen cars outside. It just looks so empty. I don't know that there's another word for it. As you work your way down these halls, there's a place to sit for some reason about every 20 feet, but there's no reason to be sitting here. I did see a few people mall walking. I tried to keep them out of the shots as much as possible. There were a couple of stores down here that still had mannequins in the window, but a sign telling me they were moving, and this store that completely closed up. Interesting enough, this dress shop says it's open even though it wasn't, and they've got a giant sign, 50% off everything. Apparently they don't want to move this stuff. Can't say as I blame them. Again, more empty benches. The only store at this end that was actually open today was that one. Oh look, more massage chairs. Empty space. And then here's another store with some things left that need to be picked up. And then here's one. Vintage Stock was closed and there were people in there loading everything up to move it to their other location. More working gumball machines and another photo booth that works. But this machine, the little train thing, was turned off. And then we come to the end of the road, if you will. Behind me, they've erected a wall so you can't continue walking all the way to JCPenney. Apparently that's all that's left. I noticed one store that was actually open and a lot of stores that had just closed and one that was packing up. It's really absolutely unimaginable that something that was so much a part of my childhood and my adolescent years is now just a thing of the past. Hi guys, Bill the Kansas Flamingo Chef. Thank you so much for watching this video. This was a difficult one to do, to be honest. You know, as I was putting this together, I realized just how much the world has changed. I don't mean just the closing of a mall. I mean our entire society. You know, it took me quite a few hours to find old photos that I had, let alone just on the internet, of things at and in Towne West Square. We just didn't take pictures constantly of everything that was going on in our lives when we were kids. You know, today we take thousands of photos of the most meaningless things, every little aspect of our lives. And I truly hope that one day, long after I'm gone, that our children and our grandchildren realize how much these little memories truly mean and how fortunate they are to live in a time where our culture is so obsessed with documenting our lives. You know, I always cherish the memories that I had of a simpler time when our entire week led up to spending the weekend at the mall. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. Trip down memory lane that we probably won't get to repeat because these days are really, really changing. If you enjoyed this video, please comment. Please share it. I would really love it if you'd share and comment. Like and subscribe. It's the best thing you can do for me. And if you have old pictures of yourself or your friends or places at Towne West Square, feel free to send them to me, bill@kansasflamingochef.com. Until next time, I'll see you soon.